Minnesota Vikings and J.J. McCarthy receive bold prediction for the 2025 NFL season. The Minnesota Vikings are preparing for a new era in their history starting in the 2025 NFL season. After the departure of Sam Darnold, who signed a 3-year contract worth $100.5 million with the Seattle Seahawks, and Daniel Jones, who joined the Indianapolis Colts, the team will place its trust in young quarterback J.J. McCarthy, chosen 10th. Overall in the 2024 draft, McCarthy missed his entire rookie season due to a knee injury suffered during the preseason. Despite the setback, the Vikings management maintained its confidence in the talent of the former Michigan quarterback and considers him ready to lead the offense starting in 2025. To strengthen the quarterback group, Minnesota acquired Sam Howell from the Seattle Seahawks, who arrives to be McCarthy's main backup. The decision to keep the rookie as the starter surprised some of the media, especially given the speculation about a possible arrival of Aaron Rodgers to the franchise, something that ended up not happening. Despite the natural uncertainty surrounding a quarterback who has yet to play an official NFL game, the Vikings received a surprising vote of confidence from FS1 commentator Jason McIntyre during a recent appearance on The Herd. For him, Minnesota is about to have a remarkable season under McCarthy. "I'm here right now telling all of America that I'm all in on J.J. McCarthy and the Minnesota Vikings," McIntyre said. "They're going to play in the NFC Championship this year. I'm all in on this team." The analyst also highlighted McCarthy's leadership as a differentiator, citing the support of running back Aaron Jones, recently signed by the Vikings, and the respect the young quarterback earned during his college days. There are a few things at stake. Without any encouragement, Aaron Jones will not stop talking about J.J. McCarthy. "The leadership. The guy has it all," he said. "Sometimes you just have it all." Jim Harbaugh, who knows a little bit about football, loves J.J. McCarthy. The team of destiny this year is the Minnesota Vikings. If McCarthy does indeed lead the Vikings to the National Conference Championship in his first season as a starter, he will not only justify the draft pick, but he could also end decades of frustration for a fan base that has never seen their team win a Super Bowl. With a strengthened roster that includes the likes of Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, and Aaron Jones himself, Minnesota is betting big on the talent and early maturity of its new quarterback. If McIntyre's prediction comes true, McCarthy could go down in history as the leader of the Vikings' definitive turnaround to the NFL's elite. Minnesota Vikings agree to trade Tyreek Hill to Miami Dolphins, according to rumors. With June approaching and greater flexibility for moves that impact the salary cap, the Minnesota Vikings are emerging as one of the protagonists of the NFL offseason. According to recent rumors, the Minneapolis franchise has reached an agreement with the Miami Dolphins to acquire wide receiver Tyreek Hill in a trade that could change the NFC scenario. The deal would involve sending a third-round pick in the 2026 draft to the Dolphins. In return, the Vikings would receive Tyreek Hill and a fifth-round pick in the same year. Although it has not yet been officially confirmed, the possible trade has been gaining momentum behind the scenes in the league. At 31 years old, Hill remains a big name in the NFL, although his speed, the main characteristic of his game, has shown signs of declining in 2024. Last season, the wide receiver recorded 959 yards and 6 touchdowns, numbers considered below his usual standards. In addition, the lack of harmony with quarterback Tua Tagovailoa would have been a determining factor in the Dolphins' decision to explore a trade. For Miami, Hill's departure represents a restructuring of the receiving corps, with Jalen Waddle taking over as the lead in Mike McDaniel's offense. The Florida franchise is also looking to reduce its payroll and aim for a long-term roster renewal. In Minnesota, Hill's arrival would be a strategic addition for the development of rookie J.J. McCarthy, who will start for the first time in 2025 after recovering from a serious knee injury. With Justin Jefferson already established as one of the league's top receivers and Jordan Addison gaining ground, Tyreek Hill's presence could transform the Vikings' passing attack into one of the most dangerous in the NFL. In addition to expanding the range of offensive options for coach Kevin O'Connell, Hill would arrive at a unit where he would not need to be the main focus of opposing defenses, which could favor his productivity. The expectation is that, by sharing the defense's attention with Jefferson and Addison, Hill will find his best form again. If the deal goes through, the Vikings will put themselves in an even more competitive position in the NFC. With a young, talented roster, now reinforced by a veteran star, Minnesota has a clear ambition to compete for the top spot in the conference and seek a spot in the playoffs. And who knows, dream of the Super Bowl. So far, neither franchise has made an official statement about the possible trade.